The reason I'm making this video is someone just contacted me and they needed help with something, and they asked, how did I make my strings for my slime pit? And so that's what this video is. Now, I do have a link in the description to the same kind of string, I believe. And because the one I actually bought was on a different site, but it looks like it's the same stuff. And I'll show you guys how I fixed it to the skull, so you guys can see exactly how I did this. So let's go ahead and let me find my video. There it is. So I can see your guys' comments. The comments. All right. So, real quick. So, it's funny is I wanted to make a larger slime pit, as many of you guys know, for classics. So here's my classic slime pit He-Man. And the problem I had was it wasn't tall enough. So I created these little riser pieces that a lot of you guys have bought. So many people on that, subscribe to this channel have bought those. Hey, Mike, yep, another one. And then I wanted to add some sort of slime, but I didn't want like something like this where it's more permanent, because this slime right here came out really cool and looks great, but I don't want something like this all over my classics slime pit He-Man or zombie He-Man, whatever it's called. So I decided to get some of this elastic string that I have in the link, and let's show how this goes together here. See if I can get this off with, I hate always pulling them off as time goes on. So inside the skull here, I have a couple pieces. They're just kind of hanging from that roll. And then after that, you can see here I have some panduits that are holding them on. And in the nose, I just created like a whole bunch all stuck together, and then put a big glob of hot glue on the end to hold it in place, and just kind of smash the hot glue in and throughout all the strands. And I did the same for the other nostril too. So the nostril is just a whole bunch of strings all cut at different lengths from those spools. And then I just have the panduits to hold them from coming back out of the nose. So I didn't want them to come out. Now for the jaw, a little bit more tricky. Let me go and pull this top part off. For the jaw, I actually did the same type of thing. I made a hot glue gun piece shaped just like the inside of the mouth. So it's like he's wearing a retainer of slime. Because I wanted it removable. I did not want to damage the original slime pit, so I could pull it out really easily. So you can see what I did was I put tape down, and then I taped it all together, and then I put the slime on one side, then I carefully pulled the tape off, then put the slime on the other side, and then while it was still warm and malleable, I formed it to the shape of the mouth, and then I stick it in like this so it goes up, over, and over, and that's how the slime comes out of the mouth. So you can see here's the nostril ones, and then here's the mouth ones. So that is how I did my slime pit. I know it's not like the coolest slime you could possibly make, but it's non-evasive slime, so it won't destroy your figures or your parts or anything else, and it's removable, so I can, if I choose to, I can and then see here's the pieces that go above. I just put a thing of hot glue and then just had the slime just sitting in there like that. And I have a couple other strands that just kind of random that I throw in there sometimes. There we go. Here's a random slime piece. And then just stick this cranium piece back on top. The brain surgeon piece. And that. And then for kicks, I just throw a few extra pieces in the bottom down here. I made sure I had some extra long ones so they could kind of, actually reach the bottom. When the head's down, it just looks cool. So that is how I do my slime. He-Man! All right. Anyway, let's see. Glad to see you on video as always. The weekends with Hebro. Yeah, it's easier to make them on the weekends. That's why I make a bunch. I know it kind of stinks. The slimes are kind of short. I keep wanting to do long flow ones where I actually make the video instead of just a live one. But I guess the help me Hebrew videos are kind of fun to make because people ask questions and then I can answer them. So if you guys have any questions, feel free to find me on Facebook and ask them, and I might make a video about it. It's something quick and short that I can do. So there you go. There is how to make the slime out of those pieces. That works really cool. You can see He-Man back there in between all the slime. Yes, not as cool as this. Hey, you know what? While we're here, let's light this guy up. Let's see. Here's my phone. Lights off.
Okay, done.
Okay, where is my black light? Burp, 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 burp. It's always fun to make this guy glow. The slime creature. Speaking of that, I did not make my actual Spirit of Grayskull glow in the last video. So you guys can see how bright he actually glows when you charge him up. What's cool too is look, the black light reacts with the slime too. Now, in my room looking at it, it looks really cool and fluorescent. But with this light shining on, I know it's making too bright of a thing, so it just freaks out on the actual camera. But it does look cool. All right. Anyway, like always, please share the videos. That helps the most out of everything. And so, I mean, liking and subscribing helps too, but sharing them seems like, I remember when Mike first started sharing my videos, bam, I got tons of hits. I got tons of people joining. So that's the trick. What's the best way to clean figures that get paint on them from another figure or just the old gray color off the 80s figures? That's a good question, Mike. I like to sometimes use like a here's my light. Hold on a sec. Turn this light on so you guys aren't staring at the dark. Boop. I like to use alcohol and an eraser. That seems to work really good. Hey, Fat Meme. I haven't seen you in a long time. Fat Meme Z. All you missed was I showed how to make these strings for my slime pit. That was pretty much it. Yep. I would suggest first use soap and water, then alcohol and an eraser works really good. And then if you really have to, if you use acetone, make sure that you clean the figure with lots of water. You got to flush it with water to get all the acetone off. All right, that's the end of this another second short video. Like, subscribe, tell your friends, and hopefully I'll have some more longer flow videos as time goes on. And that's all I got. Please do share if you enjoy the videos. Bye now.